What's going on, guys? So I'm doing another out-the-box reaction, and this time it's to a Power Rangers figure, and it is the new version of GOLDAR. Um, Realistically, it's like the exact same GOLDAR figure, although they give you like two tiny new things and then one sort of new thing. I'm not even going to pull out the other GOLDAR for comparison. I'm just going to open it up. But you get probably the exact same GOLDAR face on there, and you could easily be mistaken by seeing this on the shelf. Go, wait, didn't I already get that? Then you look at the back and you go, oh, did I already get that? It is confusing. What's funny is that shows those flames as purple, clearly red. Good job. I picked this one up at the GameStop because I had a free figure thingy. I guess they sent them out to everybody who was a pro member. So let's see. Okay, we got white and blue bolt background there. Whoop-de-doo. Didn't go too far. Okay, so right off the bat, it looks like they did a little bit of weathering, and I use that term lightly. So like he's got this like hammered kind of look, or whatever you want to call this, inside the armor. And on my other GOLDAR, I painted all that gold with some Krios gold. Same thing that's basically in Gundam marker. So look at this big swirly effect. I hate that these are like jelly. It's stupid. Like, it's a cool looking effect, but make it a little bit more solid. This floppy material is really stupid in my opinion. But anyway, so that's something that's going to be different between this one and my other one. And the main difference, and this is no joke, the real difference that's noticeable is he's got his wing nubs instead of actually having his wings. So if you go all the way back when, to the beginning of the series, GOLDAR didn't have wings. Not explained in the series, except that someone took his wings away. And when Zed came back on the scene, he gave GOLDAR back his wings. Which was a cool scene and all. Though, if they were going to give us a new GOLDAR, give us a new head sculpt. Something. So, like with all the other versions of a Ranger that have come out that is a pre-existing character, like every version of Tommy we've gotten so far, every version of Jason we've gotten so far, every version of Zack we've gotten so far, these are all repeat characters, all of them have a new head sculpt, just to make it worth your while. So you're not buying the same figure with just a minor difference. By the way, I just dropped that. Let's see here. It comes with two holding hands, the open hand and a fist hand. Oh, one thing that does suck about GOLDAR, he has no weapon storage. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put these wing nubs on him. So, presumably, that's the left side. Doesn't go in with really any conviction. Just sort of plops in there. So, that's it. That's your main difference. Other than the slight texture-y difference up here. And I think there's very minor paint differentials. Where is my GOLDAR? Hold on. Okay, I determined why I'm not going to pull my GOLDAR out. He's behind like 5 other figures. So that GOLDAR going to go away. So here's what I'm going to end up doing, I believe. I'm going to break things down by season. So we got Season 1 putties. Well, Season 1, Season 2 putties. We've got Zed putties coming. But that way I can have Rita, this GOLDAR, original run of Rangers. And then I can have like Zed, new GOLDAR. Presumably we'll get a Rito as well, which I'll have there, which would be fine and dandy. I will say he feels less floppy than previous GOLDAR, so that's a good thing. Oh, the other difference, sorry. They redid his sword. which I find interesting that they did this. So they redid his sword. They painted it a little bit better. They added the gold trim to it. And it's actually a new mold, which is interesting. Oh, there's a big glob of gold paint where it's not supposed to be. Scrape that off real quick. So it's actually a new mold. It's not even the same size anymore. I think this one is a little bit bigger, looks a little bit cleaner, stuff like that. So they gave us some new stuff. One thing I do wish that a lot of these companies would do, Hasbro specifically is really bad about this. There's a giant hole in his forearm for the elbow peg, or the elbow pin, so to speak. Put something in there, man. Come on. Like, tiny little nubbin of plastic for all it matters. Okay, let's see. I got the outstretched hand on previous Goldar. Put the fist. Is it a left fist? Yeah, it's a left fist. Oh, it's always scary. Always scary. Guys. Actually, not gonna lie, I don't know what's scary. Trying to put the new one back in or pulling out the old one. So, something that I had never considered. So, like, the wrist is kind of hindered here, but if you pull it out, like, it has a tiny notch there, you can get more. So I think that was purposely engineered, but it's something they don't talk about. I saw that on a Bobby's Skullface review of the new red figures, which we possibly have covered already. Possibly. Okay, so effect parts, swirly red, whatever. Let me get my Twizzler on here. It seriously looks like a Twizzler. I'm never not going to see that now. Okay, what? Okay. That is so tight on that blade. It's actually kind of hard to push down, but that's not bad at all. So that one, like his other effect, the little like wraparound lightning effect, I think it is, also doesn't look bad. But this is a bit cooler in my opinion. I do think that they should have given us. Oh wow, his head is moving a little bit more independent of his hair claws. I do think that they should have given us a new like open mouth head sculpt, because like half the time, especially in some of the later seasons when we got a new Goldar body, like they actually had to make a new suit and stuff like that, he had like an almost permanently open mouth, like Arr. But they have the ability make a little hinged jaw form so we can actually go like you would normally do, because it's a great head sculpt. Just give us a little bit more. Though I gotta wonder if they're gonna give us the super Goldars from the comics. That would be interesting, in my opinion. I think that would be a very interesting thing for them to do. But it looks good. I'm glad I got it for free. It's not, if you're gonna have to buy or have to get a redo of a figure you already have, free is the best way to get it. So it looks good. Look at him. Look at the Goldar, or whatever the heck his Sentai name was. There might be other minor differences in some of the paint applications, but I don't think that's anything too crazy. I do think that they didn't paint the green gems as boldly as they did before. I could be wrong about that. But they did add a brown wash to make him look like he's covered in poo. But it works with the gold. So it's fine. I think in some ways it's an upgrade, and in some ways it doesn't matter. But like, this is one of those things where they could have given you these guys and you could choose whether you wanted wings or not. So it is what it is to me. But thanks for watching, guys. This is out the box reaction review of the new Goldar figure. If you have him, what do you think? Is it worth getting over the original one? Or should they have just given us the accessories to begin with? Like a deluxe Goldar that came with different sword effect, both sets of wings, 2 different heads. Or, as I usually like to say, if you're going to give us another figure, give us a different head. Don't give me 2 heads for 1 body. I want 2 bodies, 2 heads. Give me a reason to have some difference, you know? Or have a reason to have a repeat of the figure. But I'll see you guys later. Remember, as always, to keep on nerding. Or let's see. Keep on nerding. That was terrible. Keep on. How do I gotta do a Goldar voice. I don't think I can do a Goldar voice. Oh well.